Well, hello there. I'm Pete LaFrance, the old growler. Welcome to Jerkin' Around. Well, as you can see, I just topped off a sample of beer. I've just tried out today. And this one is from the Other Half Brewing Company. It's their all Segal Everything double dry hopped India Pale Ale. Now, most of the times when folks get through with a tasting, what they'll do is they'll have a cracker to cleanse their palate, or maybe a piece of cheese if they're hungry. Not the old growler. Nope. The old growler reaches over for the beef jerky. Why beef jerky? Well, when I was writing for Beverage Media Magazine, and I would go to wine tastings, and the vintner would put out a little bit of cheese to go with the wine in the tasting. And so, I figured out there had to be a reason for that. So one of the tastings I went to, I didn't try the cheese. I just sampled the wine. Well, my tasting notes were a little bit different than the other folks. And I figured it out was that a cheese can make a so-so wine taste really great, and it can make a really good wine taste fantastic. So a little bit of a trick. Now, the reason I picked beef jerky is because the beef and the malt go really well together. The malt can bring out the flavors of a beef really nicely, and that way the beef makes the beer taste really good. Also, the smokiness and a little bit of the salt in there, that can really light the fuse underneath the hops. So you do both of those things, and a little beef jerky can make a so-so beer taste, pretty good, and make a good beer taste really great. Now, this one, as I say, is from Other Half Brewing Company. It is their all Segal Everything. Full tasting notes are right up there if you're interested. But I rate all my beers 1 to 5. This one got a 1 for just showing up, 3 for meeting expectations, and a 5. It's an elixir of the gods. Well, this one got a 3. So let's see what happens when we add a little bit of beef jerky. Is this going to be a hit or a miss? I love that intense beef flavor. That's really something. All right, here we go. Well, these guys, they're dancing, but they're not dancing together. They're just kind of, each one has its own flavor there. And well, just a little bit of a warning. We're here in Brooklyn, New York, the USA, and we've got a little action going on outside. But anyways, this isn't a hit, that's for sure. But it's not a miss either. It's just kind of there. All right, well, it's just there. If you enjoyed this presentation, please click on the subscribe button and the bell. That way you miss any of our presentations. A thumbs up would be great. Share us with your friends, and a comment would be really appreciated. I'm Pete LaFrance, the old growler, looking forward to seeing you next time, just jerking around.